Chapter 1 of Mollie of the Movies by Kenneth Mcgaffey. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Amanda Friday. Mollie of the Movies by Kenneth Mcgaffey. Chapter 1. First Reel. Grundy Center, Iowa, March 5. Dear Clara Bell, I guess by this time you have seen in the weekly that I have won the prize as the most beautiful girl in Dubuque County. It came as an awful surprise to me. I sent in my photograph, but you could have knocked me flat with a feather when I found that I was the winner. I didn't know I was so swell. If I had known I was to have won, I would have had a good photograph taken that looked like me. As it was, Hicks jabbed my head into one of those iron wishbone things, and I nearly choked to death. The first thing I knew about winning the prize was when someone rushed into the parlor of Martha Williams' home, where us members of the Apollo Dramatic Club were rehearsing The Lady of Lyons, and right in the middle of my big scene congratulated me. It certainly was some surprise to certain persons you and I know, who think they are beautiful to gaze upon. I guess you know who I mean, Clara Bell. There are a lot of our most fashionable set, girls that thought red hair was horrible, that have just chewed their fingernails down to the quick since they heard. My picture is to be in one of the Chicago papers, Sunday, as Dubuque County's fairest flower. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the grand prize is. I have 3 choices: a life subscription to the weekly, a trip to Chicago, or $10 cash. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and I don't want you to breathe a word of it to a soul. I am going to be a moving picture actress and act out before the camera. I saw an advertisement in the paper the other day, How to be a Mary Pickford in 10 lessons for $10, and I'm going to send the 10 I won as the prize and take the course. I have sold tickets now at this old Bijou Dream for 4 months, and I'm getting so I tear off a strip of whatever I have in my hand every time I see a dime. And would you believe it, my neck is so stiff from trying to watch Charlie Chaplin and sell tickets at the same time, I have to rub it with liniment every night. Mr. Gottlieb told me just yesterday, between the 2-reel Morris Costello and the 1-reel Helen Holmes, that I would make a grand movie actress. Although, through jealousy, I only get maid parts with the Apollo Dramatic Club. Both father and mother say I am a grand actress, and Uncle Will calls me his little Sarah Bernhardt. I stood on my head one night over at Mary Wilson's and practiced turning cartwheels at the YMCA gym, and after I rehearse a while, jumping off of bridges, and stopping runaway horses, and take this $10 worth of Mary Pickford, I am going out to California and accept an engagement. Of course, I get good money in the business end of the moving pictures, $6 every week, no matter what comes in. But my soul yearns for the artistic. Mr. Gottlieb can just sell his own tickets. Oh, Clara Bell, won't it be just grand to be out there in California, where all the moving picture actors and actresses live, and hobnob with them, and be their equal? I can hardly wait for my first lesson. I have enough money saved from my salary selling tickets at this here old film bazaar to take me to California, and you bet I will have some more saved up before I leave. Of course, I don't expect to be a 5-reel feature at first. I think I will have to start as a 1-reel comic and work my way up, reel by reel. You know that I have been seeing so many pictures since I've been working here that even every one of the passed by the National Board of Censors seems to me like a dear friend, even though the censors do cut out the best parts. Mr. Gottlieb tells me it is no cinch being a movie picture actress, and I can see that, but I am strong and willing. Didn't I work for a month in the Palace Hotel dining room, and goodness knows you have to be strong to lug in what those drummers order, and willing to work for nothing except fresh remarks. They tell me that Mary Pickford gets $4,000 a week. I know I am going to be all right, but until I am able to show the directors how good I am willing to take only $1,000 a week and pay my own streetcar fare to and from the studio. Will write and tell you all about the lessons, but must close now because here comes a dime. Love, Mollie. En route, April 6. Dear Clara Bell, well, here I am bound for California, and believe me, I had an awful time getting started. In the first place, I certainly had my troubles getting the $10 out of the weekly. They told me how much good a life subscription to the paper would have done, and when I wouldn't take that, they wanted to give me a round-trip ticket to Chicago on some excursion, but me for the boundless West. When I finally got the 10, mostly in small change, I sent right away to the moving picture school man.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?